Yo, what's up, Breaker fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and I'm here to review another chapter of the Breaker New Waves 95. So, yeah, today's chapter was good. It's not looking too well for Shi-Woon and his crew, as things have gone from bad to worse. Their plans are failing. Um, People are being either defeated or killed. Can't really tell at this point. And yeah, as I said, it's just everything's going wrong. Shi-Woon's being cornered on the rooftop, as we saw from last time, by the SUC, and Chang-Ho's there now, as he zipped his thing down and revealed himself, saying long time no see. But it doesn't stay there for long, because it goes to Ji-Gun, who's fighting Ji-Woo, and he's not doing too well either. And Ji-Woon mocks him, saying, "Oh, so it's true that you have terrible stamina. It's like you can't even keep up with me." And then he says a few mocking jokes like to get on her nerves as usual, and she's like, "You got no place to be saying that or making jokes right now." He's like, "Yes, I do, because like the Shin Hak are here, so we still got them to help out back at the school." And she's like, "Well, I wouldn't be too sure, seeing as right now we have all five captains deployed here." And he's like, and among them is this guy called Doc Hengran, and he's number one of them. She's saying that he's so powerful that he can take all of you on, and then some, basically saying that he's really that powerful. So there it shows that the Shinhak clan have basically been massacred. Well, from the two that we've seen, the taller, big guy that was like the tank of their group with the blonde hair, he's been beaten up. He's on the floor, on the wall, mashed up. And the other guy, the leader guy with the glasses and the scarf around his neck, he's got his face punched in and he's completely knocked out. He looks dead to me, both of them do. I mean, they're lying in a bloody mess. So, and this guy just looks beast from what we can see. We can only see a bit of his body. Like, you have an up close of his arm, and it's just massive steroid infused looking thing. That's about it. This guy just looks menacing from what we know, and the fact that he's beat them all up. Yeah, so it goes back to Shi-Woon with Chang-Ho on the rooftop, and she was basically trying to convince Chang-Ho not to fight him, as the SUC are just using him and the rest of them as the pills they've taken is just gonna kill them if they continue to fight. And he's like, "Really? I'm not believing it, all that crap." And then some guy, bigger guy, comes up and puts his hand on his, saying, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to do anything until the captain says otherwise." And then he knocks him back like far into the wall, knocks him completely out, and says, "Next time I'll break your head." And then after, he's like mocking Shi-Woon, saying, "Did you see that? That's how much more powerful I've become now." And then he starts shouting at Chun-Woo, asking her, saying, I can get my revenge, right? You did promise that, and shocking everyone else because of her rank to him. And she's like, "Oh, whatever, yeah, you can fight, you can have your revenge. I did promise, even though it's a pity I didn't get to play around properly." So yeah, Chang-Ho's still trying to convince him, but it's like he's not listening. Then it's like he starts punching, he sends a punch, and Shi-Woon just about dodges. So yeah, he's still trying to convince him, and he's like telling him to shut up, all sorts. So he's like, "Damn, I can't get through to him, so I'm gonna have to fight him." But it's like, it's a good thing his speed is the same as that I can still dodge that, and we've seen that he's doing quite well dodging Chang-Ho. But the next thing we see, that Chang-Ho throws a blow that Shi-Woon just about dodges. It's like it clipped his chin, and he's panicking like, "What the hell was that?" And Chang-Ho was like, "Oh, you surprised?" He's like, "Don't think I wouldn't come prepared after what happened last time." And he's like, "If you try and use that foot technique again, I'll just crush you properly this time." And he's like, "You still can't believe it? Then I'll show you again." So he throws another force kind of punch and sends him flying back, similar to what Shi-Woon uses. And he's like, "You can't run," and charges in, and Shi-Woon just about dodges it using foot technique, even though Chang-Ho said, "I'll crush you." So yeah, he's still managing to put up a decent fight, but he's struggling compared to last time. So yeah, it goes to a flashback of Chang-Ho with Chun-Woo, and he's basically cursing how to dodge it, and it's like, it's not a simple technique and one that you can just break. So it's one that you have to predict the person's movement and then move and movements, and just as they're like using the movie dodge at the right time, so it's kind of like basic martial arts as you would know. So she's saying if you really, what do you call it, want to learn, I have to give you this. So she brings out a box now, and then she opens it, and guess what it is the exact same tablet or pill that Shi-Woon used in the first breaker, and she's saying this is chosen for only a few, given by the Nine Arch Dragon himself. So yeah, goes to thing, and it's like, look closely, this is the power of the Nine Arch Dragon, and he punches Shi-Woon, who barely blocks it, but he looks like he took the hit quite badly. So yeah, that was a shocker. I wasn't actually expecting that in this chapter. I mean, I was expecting the downfall as I predicted before, like, and that was slowly happening in the others. Hail was just about hanging on. Ji-Gun's losing. The Shin-Ho clan are being decimated. They're most likely dead. And Jin-Lee's been beaten. And now Shi-Woon's fighting against Chang-Ho, who now has the same power he had from before. I was really not expecting that. And we've seen how powerful Shi-Woon was in the first breaker with that tablet. So how is Chang-Ho going to be with it? And this is, gosh, I don't even like that character. I actually hate him because he was an arsehole during the first one, and he still is. And now I'm just wondering, how is Shi-Woon going to deal with that? Just seems, it's a madness, really. It's a good chapter, don't get me wrong. It was a nice turn, or an interesting turn of events. But all I'm left wondering is, like, where are the Sun-Woo clan elders? They're not there. They've been saying they're coming, and they haven't. And it's just weird that no one's arrived, and Shi-Woon is their head. And look at this, he's getting cornered and beaten. So anyway, I'm just rambling. So as usual, what do you guys think of the chapter? Leave your comments, voice your opinions. Who do you think is going to turn up and save Shi-Woon, if anyone's going to turn up, or what's going to happen next? Leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, it helps us out, and subscribe for more content in the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter.